Hey, church family, happy Wednesday. This is your midweek recharge for Exodus chapter 15. So, this past Sunday, we considered from Exodus 15 how God supernaturally delivered the Israelites from one side of the Red Sea to the other side of the Red Sea from their Egyptian captors. They'd been slaves for 400 years, and God, with his breath, parted the waters. They went across on dry land, and he brought the seas together, and they closed on top of the Egyptians. Pharaoh, his army, his resources, his horses, his chariots, all of it. And we talked about how when they got on the other side and they just broke out into this spirit-filled praise break, that it was almost as though they finally had perspective of all that God had been doing up until that point. That God had never left them, never forsook them. He sent Moses and Aaron to come deliver them, to stand before Pharaoh. He brought the 10 plagues on the Egyptians, and he parted the waters of the sea and allowed them to cross on dry land. And one of the points that I mentioned on Sunday was how God's presence with you, with the Israelites, is greater than anything they're going to face in this world. And so in verse 11 of chapter 15, the Israelites ask this question as part of their worship is, who is like the Lord? Who among the gods, small g, lowercase g, is like you, Lord? Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in glory, working wonders? For this midweek recharge, I just want to encourage you to take a moment sometime today, right now, if you have time, and just ponder that question, who is like the Lord? No one is like the Lord. Awesome in power, majestic in holiness, awesome in glory. And just take a minute today and spend some time and praise to Jesus. Thank you, Father, for all that you've done for me, for all that you continue to do for me, for all that you are. Be with God. Let it put everything in a right perspective. Spend some time reflecting on who he is and worship him today, because he delivers you. He's faithful even when you're not. It's amazing. I want to continue to encourage you to set alarm 9:37, 9:38 a.m. or p.m. and take a moment and just pray, Father, give as a church, give me as a Christian, as your Baytown, a heart for the people who are in our facility, for the people who are in our gym. We're praying that prayer toward moving toward the harvest in however way God directs us. And step one is just, Lord, give us a heart for those that you are already bringing to our building. So pray that, be encouraged by this little midweek shot in the arm, this recharge from Exodus 15. Invite somebody with you Sunday morning at 10:30, and we'll look at Exodus chapter 16 together. God bless you. Have a good week.